In the vast canvas of existence, where every stroke of experience contributes to the masterpiece of our lives, have you ever paused to ponder what lays the foundation of a truly good life? Imagine for a moment a structure so robust, so magnificently crafted, that it stands the test of time, weathering every storm, every gust of wind with unwavering strength. This structure, my friends, is not built of bricks and mortar, but of the choices we make, the mindset we cultivate, and the lifestyle we develop. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the essence of building a good life. A life not just of fleeting happiness, but of lasting fulfillment and purpose. The foundation of a good life begins with understanding that every single day is a unique opportunity to mold our destiny. It's in the seemingly mundane decisions we make from dawn until dusk, from choosing gratitude over grievance to selecting perseverance over surrender. These choices weave the fabric of our existence, creating a tapestry rich with color and vibrancy. But let's delve deeper beyond the surface to the core of what it means to live well. It starts with the mindset, the powerful lens through which we view our world. A positive, growth-oriented mindset illuminates our path, revealing opportunities where others see obstacles, finding lessons in failures, and seeing the beauty in the struggle. It's this mindset that fuels our journey, pushing us to climb higher, reach further, and dream bigger. Yet a good life is not solely the product of a positive mindset. It is also sculpted by the habits we cultivate. Like a garden, our lives flourish under the care of good practices. Daily habits of discipline, self-care, and continuous learning are the water and sunlight that nurture our growth. They transform our aspirations from seeds of possibility into the fruits of achievement. Imagine the power of a single habit, repeated day after day, shaping our destiny in ways we never thought possible. Now consider for a moment the role of relationships in constructing a good life. The people we surround ourselves with act as mirrors, reflecting back to us our own image, but also as windows, offering us views of worlds we might never have known. Healthy, supportive relationships are the pillars upon which we can lean, the shelter that protects us from the storms of life. They multiply our joy, divide our sorrow, and remind us that life's truest happiness is found in the connections we forge. Moreover, let's not overlook the significance of financial health in building a good life. It's not the pursuit of wealth for wealth's sake, but the freedom and possibilities that financial stability brings. It's about making informed choices, living within our means, and investing in our future. Financial health allows us to extend our hand to others, to experience the world, and to enjoy the peace of mind that comes from security. And yet, the journey doesn't end here. The quest for a good life is an ongoing adventure of personal growth. It's about becoming every day a better version of ourselves, embracing new challenges, and stepping into the unknown with courage and curiosity. This commitment to personal development is the keystone of a fulfilling life, ensuring that our greatest days are always ahead of us. As we stand at the threshold of this exploration, let's remember that building a good life is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's a journey filled with twists and turns, highs and lows, and moments of unparalleled beauty. It requires patience, resilience, and an unwavering belief in our capacity to create the life we envision. In closing this introduction, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey ahead. The path to building a good life is paved with the bricks of daily choices, the mortar of perseverance, and the blueprint of our dream. It's a path that each of us must walk in our own way, guided by the light of our unique purpose and the strength of our conviction. Embarking on the quest for a good life, we soon discovered that the battleground for our greatest achievements lies within the confines of our own minds. It is here, in the vast expanse of our thoughts and beliefs, that the foundation of a fulfilling life is laid. The mindset we cultivate acts as the architect of our destiny, shaping our perceptions, influencing our actions, and ultimately determining the quality of our lives. But what constitutes the right mindset, and how do we go about cultivating it? Imagine for a moment the process of planting a garden. Before we can enjoy the beauty of blooming flowers and the abundance of fruits and vegetables, we must first prepare the soil, ensuring it is fertile and ready to support new life. Similarly, cultivating the right mindset begins with preparing the terrain of our thoughts, nurturing it with positivity, resilience, and an unwavering belief in our potential. The first step in this cultivation process is to sow the seeds of positivity. In a world where negativity often seems to reign supreme, making a conscious choice to focus on the positive is both an act of rebellion and an assertion of... It's about seeing the glass as half full, finding the silver lining in every cloud, and understanding that our attitude shapes our experience. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. Rather, it means approaching them with a mindset that seeks solutions, learns from setbacks, and remains hopeful about the future. Next, we must water these seeds with resilience. Life, as we know, is replete with challenges, obstacles, and unforeseen circumstances. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from these difficulties, to rise each time we fall, and to continue moving forward with an even stronger resolve. It's about building an inner strength that allows us to face life's storms with courage. Resilience is not something we are born with. It is cultivated through experience, through facing our fears, and through the conscious decision to keep going, no matter how hard the journey becomes. As our garden begins to take root, we must also ensure it receives ample sunlight, the light of belief in our own potential. Belief is the fuel that powers our journey, the force that propels us towards our goals. It's the unwavering conviction that we are capable of achieving greatness, that we are worthy of success, and that we have within us all the tools necessary to build a good life. This belief in ourselves acts as a beacon, guiding us through the darkest nights and the most challenging days. But cultivating the right mindset is not a one-time task. It is an ongoing process that requires constant attention and care. Just as a garden needs regular weeding to prevent the growth of unwanted plants, our minds, too, need to be cleared of negative thoughts, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs. These weeds, if left unchecked, can choke our aspirations and hinder our growth. We must be vigilant, always ready to pull them out at the root and replace them with thoughts that empower and uplift us. Furthermore, cultivating the right mindset involves surrounding ourselves with people who nourish our souls, just as a garden thrives in a nurturing environment. The company we keep can either inspire us to reach new heights or drag us down into the depths of mediocrity. Choose to surround yourself with individuals who reflect the person you aspire to be, those who challenge you, encourage you, and support you on your journey. In closing, remember that cultivating the right mindset is the first and most crucial step towards building a good life. It is the soil from which all our dreams and aspirations grow. It requires patience, effort, and a commitment to continuous growth and learning. But the rewards, my friends, are immeasurable. With the right mindset, there is no limit to what we can achieve, no dream too big to pursue, and no obstacle too great to overcome. In the grand tapestry of life, where each thread represents our actions and decisions, have you ever paused to consider the power of habits? These seemingly small and repeated actions are the fibers that weave the fabric of our existence, shaping our days, molding our futures, and ultimately dictating the quality of our lives. But the question that beckons us with a whisper is, how do we go about building healthy habits that serve as the pillars of a good life? Imagine, if you will, a sculptor at work chiseling away at a block of marble. Each stroke of the chisel, each piece of marble chipped away, brings the sculptor closer to revealing the masterpiece within. This, my friends, is akin to the process of building healthy habits. It's a deliberate, sometimes painstaking process where the beauty and strength of the final creation are determined by the consistency and precision of each action. The journey towards cultivating these habits begins with the realization that we are the architects of our own lives. Every habit, whether it's waking up early, exercising regularly, or practicing gratitude, starts with a decision, a conscious choice to make a change. But as we all know, deciding is one thing. Acting is another. The bridge between the two is commitment, a steadfast dedication to see it through, even when the novelty wears off and the initial motivation. But how do we foster this commitment? How do we ensure that our good intentions don't fall by the wayside? The answer lies in understanding the nature of habits themselves. Habits, at their core, are formed through repetition. They are the paths worn into the grass through daily walks, the grooves carved into stone by drops of water over time. It is through the consistent repetition of an action that it becomes second nature, a part of our daily rhythm. To build these habits, we must start small. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are the habits that lead to a fulfilling life. By breaking down our larger goals into manageable actions, we make the process less daunting and more achievable. It's the act of writing a single page each day that leads to a novel, the daily savings that grow into a fortune. Celebrate each small victory, for in these moments, the foundation of your good life is being laid. Another key element in building healthy habits is environment. Just as a seed needs the right soil to grow, our habits need an environment that nurtures and supports them. This means creating surroundings that make it easier to practice your desired habits and harder to fall back into old patterns. If you wish to exercise more, lay out your workout clothes the night before. If you're striving to eat healthier, fill your pantry with nutritious foods. By shaping our environment, we tilt the scales in favor of our success. But what happens when we encounter obstacles, when the path to our habits is blocked by unforeseen challenges? This is where resilience steps in. Building healthy habits is not a linear journey. It is fraught with setbacks and detours. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to learn, to strengthen your resolve, and to refine your approach. Remember, the most beautiful stones are those that have been smoothed by the relentless flow of the river. As we venture forth in our quest to build healthy habits, let us also remember the importance of patience. Habits, especially those that are deeply ingrained, cannot be changed overnight. They require time, persistence, and a gentle yet firm hand. Be patient with yourself, understanding that every day is a step closer to your goal, even if progress seems slow. In closing, building healthy habits is an essential cornerstone of creating a good life. These habits are the threads that weave the tapestry of our days, the chisel strokes that reveal the masterpiece within. They require decision, commitment, repetition, and resilience. But above all, they demand action. So I ask you, what habits will you begin to cultivate today? What small steps will you take towards the grand vision of your life? The journey may be long and the work hard, but the rewards, health, happiness, and fulfillment are well worth the effort. In the grand tapestry of life, woven with the threads of experiences, dreams, and aspirations, there lies an element so crucial, yet so often overlooked: the art of nurturing meaningful relationships. As we journey through the chapters of our existence, it becomes clear that the richness of our lives is not measured by the wealth we amass, nor by the accolades we receive, but by the depth and quality of the connections we forge along the way. But one might pause and wonder, how do we cultivate these relationships that add such vibrancy and meaning to our lives? Let us ponder for a moment the nature of a garden. It's through the careful selection of seeds, the tender nurturing of the soil, and the consistent tending to the plants that a garden flourishes. Similarly, meaningful relationships are grown through the seeds of kindness, the soil of understanding, and the sunlight of mutual respect. It is a process that requires time, effort, and above all, intentionality. The first step in this nurturing process is to cultivate a genuine interest in others. In a world where the self often takes center stage, taking the time to truly listen and engage with others is a gift of immeasurable value. It's about asking questions that delve deeper than the surface, listening not just with the intent to reply, but to understand, to empathize, and to connect. Remember, the most beautiful conversations are those where we walk away feeling seen, heard, and valued. Next, we must recognize the power of giving. Relationships are not transactions. They are not about keeping score or maintaining a balance. They thrive on generosity, on the joy of giving without the expectation of receiving. Whether it's a simple act of kindness, a word of encouragement, or the gift of time, it's these gestures that weave the threads of trust and affection, strengthening the bonds that tie us to one another. But as we journey through the landscape of relationships, we must also learn to navigate the complexities that come with human connections. Conflict, misunderstandings, and disagreements are inevitable. However, it is not the presence of conflict that defines the strength of a relationship, but the way in which it is resolved. Approach conflicts with a heart of humility, a willingness to listen, and a commitment to finding common ground. Remember, the goal is not to win, but to understand, to grow together rather. In cultivating meaningful relationships, we must also be mindful of the company we keep. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, who challenge you to rise higher, and who celebrate your successes as if they were their own. These are the relationships that fuel our growth, that push us towards our potential, and that remind us of the beauty of our journey. Be intentional in seeking out these connections, for they are the treasures of life. And let us not forget the importance of nurturing the relationship with ourselves. For how can we offer love, kindness, and understanding to others if we do not first extend it to ourselves? Embrace self-compassion, take time for self-reflection, and honor your own needs and boundaries. It is in the relationship with ourselves that we find the foundation upon which all other relationships are built. In closing, nurturing meaningful relationships is an art, a practice that enriches our lives and brings depth to our existence. It is about giving generously, listening intently, resolving conflicts with grace, choosing our company wisely, and loving ourselves with kindness. As we continue on this journey, let us do so with open hearts, ready to build and nurture the connections that make life truly worth living. Remember, it's not over yet. The story of our lives is still being written, and it is the relationships we cultivate that will stand as the most beautiful chapters of our tale. Let's weave these threads with care, creating a tapestry of connections that is as rich and vibrant as the life we aspire to live. In the rich tapestry of life, where each thread represents a facet of our existence, financial health stands as a crucial strand, interwoven deeply within the fabric of a good life. Often, in our pursuit of wealth and financial security, we encounter a landscape filled with complexity and challenge. Yet amidst this journey lies a profound opportunity for growth, understanding, and ultimately, but how, you may wonder, do we navigate this path to achieve financial health and ensure it contributes to the good life we aspire to? Imagine for a moment standing at the edge of a vast forest representing the world of financial management and health. The path through this forest is not linear, nor is it without obstacles. However, it's peppered with signposts, guidance, and tools designed to aid our journey. The first step into this forest requires a commitment to financial education. Much like learning a new language opens doors to understanding new cultures, financial literacy opens the door to making informed decisions about our wealth and resources. The cornerstone of managing financial health is understanding the value of budgeting. Budgeting is not merely about restricting ourselves, but about gaining clear insight into where our resources flow. It's akin to drawing a map of the forest, marking the streams, the clearings, and the dense areas, allowing us to navigate with confidence. And a well-planned budget helps us allocate our resources effectively, ensuring that our needs are met, our future secured, and our dreams within reach. Saving and investing form the next steps on this path. Saving is the act of preserving today's resources for tomorrow's use, a practice of discipline and foresight. Investing, however, is how we send our resources forth to grow, to work on our behalf. It's about planting the seeds today for a harvest we'll reap in the future. The key lies in starting early, embracing the power of compound interest, and diversifying our investments to spread risk. It's a journey of patience where the rewards unfold gradually, revealing themselves over time. Yet financial health is not solely about accumulation, but also about wise expenditure. It's about learning the difference between wants and needs, understanding the value of quality over quantity, and making purchases that bring genuine value to our lives. This mindful approach to spending is akin to choosing which paths to follow in the forest, knowing that some led to tranquility and others to peril. Debt management is another critical aspect of our journey. Debt, when managed wisely, can be a tool to help us advance. However, when left unchecked, it becomes a trap that ensnares us, hindering our progress towards financial freedom. Managing debt requires a strategy to pay down what we owe, prioritize high-interest debts, and avoid the pitfalls of accumulating unnecessary debt in the future. As we traverse this path, we must also embrace the importance of planning for the unforeseen. Life, in all its unpredictability, can sometimes lead us into uncharted territories, be it an unexpected illness, job loss, or other financial emergencies. An emergency fund acts as a safety net, a buffer that protects us from the financial storms, allowing us to stand firm even in the face of adversity. In closing this section of our journey, let us reflect on the essence of managing financial health for a good life. It's about more than just numbers on a balance sheet. It's about creating a life of abundance, security, and freedom. It's about making informed decisions, embracing discipline, and planning for the future, all while enjoying the fruits of our labor along the way. In the vast journey of life, where each step we take is a testament to our quest for meaning, significance, and fulfillment, there lies an undying truth that whispers in the silence of our souls. The pursuit of personal growth is the essence of our existence. This relentless pursuit, a commitment to continuously sculpting the masterpiece of our being, is what propels us towards the realization of our fullest potential. But what does it truly mean to commit to continuous personal growth, and how does this commitment shape the quality of the life we lead? Imagine for a moment a sculptor meticulously working on a block of marble. With each stroke of the chisel, a form begins to emerge. A vision starts to unfold, and the true beauty of the stone begins to reveal itself. This, my friends, is the art of personal growth. It's a process of chipping away at the excess, refining our skills, honing our talents, and continuously seeking a higher version of ourselves. But this journey is not without its challenges. It requires resilience, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to the path of self-discovery. The question then arises, how do we embark on this path? The answer lies in the cultivation of a mindset that embraces change, seeks learning, and values the journey as much as the destination. It's about seeing every experience, whether triumphant or trying, as an opportunity for growth. It's about understanding that our capacity to learn, adapt, and evolve. One of the key pillars of personal growth is the commitment to lifelong learning. The world around us is a treasure trove of knowledge, wisdom, and insight waiting to be discovered. By adopting a curious and open-minded approach to life, we unlock the doors to new possibilities, new understandings, and new horizons. Whether it's through reading, exploration, or engaging with mentors and teachers, the quest for knowledge is a journey that enriches our minds and souls. But personal growth extends beyond the acquisition of knowledge. It's also about cultivating the virtues of character, integrity, courage, compassion, and humility. These are the qualities that define us, that shape our interactions with the world, and that guide our decisions and actions. By striving to embody these virtues in our daily lives, we not only elevate ourselves, but also contribute to the betterment of those around us. Another critical aspect of personal growth is the willingness to step out of our comfort zones. Growth and comfort seldom coexist. It's in the moments of discomfort, in the face of challenges and uncertainties, that we discover our strength, resilience, and capacity for innovation. By embracing these moments, by daring to venture into the unknown, we open ourselves up to new experiences, new learnings, and unparalleled growth. In our pursuit of personal growth, we must also recognize the importance of reflection and self-awareness. It's through introspection that we gain clarity on our values, our goals, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. Reflection allows us to pause, evaluate our journey, celebrate our victories, and learn from our setbacks. It's a process that fosters gratitude, enhances our understanding of ourselves, and aligns our actions with our deepest truths. As we draw this discussion to a close, let us remember that the commitment to continuous personal growth is a journey without end. It's a lifelong quest that shapes our destiny, enriches our existence, and elevates our... It's about becoming, every day, a little better than we were the day before, a little closer to the person we aspire to be. So, as we continue on this path, let us do so with courage, with curiosity, and with an open heart. Let us be relentless in our pursuit of growth, not just for our own benefit, but for the greater good of all whose lives we touch. Remember, it's not over yet. The canvas of our lives is vast, and the paintbrush is in our hands. Let's create a masterpiece that reflects the beauty of our journey, the depth of our learning, and the height of our aspiration. As we draw close to the culmination of our journey today, a journey that has traversed the landscapes of mindset, habits, relationships, financial health, and personal growth, let us pause for a moment of reflection. What emerges from this exploration is a profound truth, a beacon that illuminates the path to a good life. The essence of living intentionally. Living intentionally is not merely about making choices. It's about making choices that align with our deepest values, our most authentic selves. It's about steering the ship of our life with purpose and conviction, navigating through the storms with resilience, and sailing towards the horizon with hope and courage. But one might ask, how do we embark on this voyage of intentional living? The answer lies in the power of vision. Vision acts as the compass that guides our journey, the lighthouse that beckons us forward when the seas get rough. It's the vision of who we want to be, the life we want to lead, and the impact we want to have. This vision doesn't need to be grandiose, but it needs to be clear, compelling, and deeply connected to who we are at our core. With this vision in hand, every decision we make, every action we take becomes a step towards realizing it. But living intentionally also requires us to be present to fully inhabit each moment of our lives. It's easy to get lost in the hustle of daily existence, to become so focused on the destination that we lose sight of the journey. Yet it's in the journey that life unfolds, in the everyday moments, that the essence of a good life is found. By being present, we open ourselves to the beauty around us, to the opportunities for growth and connection that each day brings. Furthermore, living intentionally means embracing responsibility for our lives. It's recognizing that we are the architects of our destiny, that our circumstances don't define us, but our responses to them do. This responsibility empowers us, giving us the agency to change, to grow, and to overcome. It's a call to action, a challenge to rise up and craft the life we desire, one choice, one moment at a time. In this pursuit of intentional living, let us also remember the importance of gratitude. Gratitude grounds us, reminding us of the abundance that already exists in our lives. It shifts our focus from what's missing to what's present, from scarcity to abundance. In a world that constantly urges us to want more, gratitude helps us appreciate the richness of what we already have. As we stand at the threshold of tomorrow, let us make a pledge to live intentionally, to infuse each day with purpose and meaning. Let us commit to being architects of our own lives, crafting our days with the same care and attention that a master sculptor brings to their art. Let us choose each day to move closer to our vision, to be present, to take responsibility, and to practice gratitude. In closing, remember that the path to a good life is not a straight line. It's a winding road filled with unexpected turns, steep climbs, and breathtaking vistas. It's a journey that demands courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to growth. But above all, it's a journey that's worth every step. So, as we part ways today, let us go forth with intention, with hearts open to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Let us build a life that's not just good, but extraordinary. Remember, it's not over yet. The best is still to come. The canvas of your life awaits, and the paintbrush is in your hands. What masterpiece will you create? Thank you for embarking on this journey with me. May the path ahead be bright, and may your life be filled with purpose, joy, and boundless growth.